Hey, we need a workshop in Hase. How do we do that? Oh, we need a monastery. Well, we don't have a monastery. Let's just go make one. I love it. I made this joke about this pacing last week, and this episode's legit like mine gets upset about it. Like they're literally in the restaurant, they're talking about this, and he's like, "Oh, we need one. Okay, well let me make the floor plan really quick." He just draws it out. They just like summon up their horses. They fly out. They literally fly out the front door on the mounts. I seen this in the PV, so now I have context to it. They literally fly out of the front door. All the knights, everybody just summons up their mounts. They all go flying at that moment over to Hase. We're literally doing it right now. Summon magic, like disintegrates everything and just creates the monastery. It's so wild. It's so wild. It's almost like it's on the nose about the pacing. Like, yeah, we're just gonna make a monastery. It's there. At least there is a give and take here. Like, you do have to sacrifice something. It's not like Ferdinand can fly everywhere and just make things. Like, it took all of Rosamine's money. Like, I didn't ask her about that, by the way. It's like, oh, we just used all the money right there. Just, like, burnt all of her money to create this monastery. It's nice that there's at least, like, you have to give something, sacrifice something, and that's not just, you just pop up anything. But it is still kind of funny that we're literally like, hey, we need to progress the story. We need a monastery. There's the monastery. We just made it. It's right there. And like literally, like the locals come up like, what the WTF just happened? Oh, there's a monastery apparently here now, and mine's gonna, put the protections on it and everything. It's wild. Anyways, episode 3. I have to say, after watching this episode, while I do like the characters that we have introduced, I am getting a little fatigue here. I do really hope that we kind of get with the storylines now. And this was expected because, honestly, before, every single time mine goes to another location with this storyline, the writer does take its time to sort of go, okay, here's the people around her. Here's sort of a general sense about who they are, what to expect from them, and then we'll get into some storylines. And the storylines will involve the characters. And so I trust the writer, but at the same time, I do acknowledge, like, holy crap, I'm tired after 3 episodes of introducing characters. like this episode, we have, like, Angelica is being introduced. I do like Ryarda. Ryarda so far is, like, a grandma. She's that grandma character, the one that's, like, probably really strict when she needs to be. She's very wise, but at the same time, she's probably a naggy person. With Ferdinand. Young master, stop calling me that. I'll stop calling you that when you get married. He's like, I'm getting out of here. And she's like, oh my gosh, Reynarda, she's so good at getting him, thrown off. I really like this old lady. She seems great so far. And it does seem like she's going to be, similar to some other characters that we've introduced here recently. Somebody that'll probably give a little bit of insight into, Ferdinand back in the past. Obviously, Sylvester and Cardis as well. Getting a little insight into them. Their little trio, of young kids back in the day when they were just rambunctious and everything, except for Ferdinand. Apparently, he was a very well-behaved, really proper boy. Getting an insight into that stuff will be really fantastic. But I again, kind of a little tired of the introductions. But let's get the episode proper. Let's go through scene by scene. I do love the introduction to the castle. Like, the moment they get there. Mine never change. The moment you get there, oh, wow, this is so fantastic. Wow, this is so great. Everything's so amazing. It's got crop fields and everything. Like, it's all self-contained and everything. It's got its own guards and its own, barracks and everything. And oh yeah, by the way, where's the library? Show me where the library is. That's the first. I'm surprised it didn't show her getting to it yet. We've had a little bit of time span here, and she's yet to get to the library. But yeah, the moment they arrive there, we get their introductions into Nobert, which is the head attendant. We also have her new guards, which is Brother Cornelius. He's going to be guarding her, which that was already established before. And Angelica. Angelica is kind of a question mark here. I get that they're going for a joke here where this girl does not look like a guard. She looks way too gentle. She seems very beautiful and everything. It seems to give an indication that mine's going, yeah, she'll fit in well by being my guard when we're at the banquets because she's going to look pretty. She's going to look like somebody that should be in the area at the time. Someone that is very beautiful, a princess or whatever. And so you do have, mine going, yeah, yes. It does make sense. It's just the hold on the eye was the question mark for me. It kind of made me feel like mine was sensing something, but I'm guessing not. I think it is probably just the fact that her eyes were so gentle that mine's like, wait, this can't be a guard. It doesn't seem like one. It does make me kind of wonder, like, when we get to a point where something bad happens, is it going to be like Angelica suddenly comes out of nowhere and she's actually, like, really skilled? Like, out of nowhere, she's, like, incredibly powerful or something like that? We'll see. But yeah, after that, we get the introduction of Ryarda. Oh my gosh, saying that name. Ryarda, I really like so far. And again, it's a lot to do with what mine likes about the fact that, she gets under the skin of Ferdinand. Colin Rosamine. Princess, yes, Rosamine Hime-sama. So there's somebody already, finally establishing her position and everything like that because of where she actually is, the daughter of the Archduke. And yes, like I said before, is getting specifically into a little bit of history of Sylvester, Karst, and Ferdinand. The fact that they were very rambunctious, whereas Ferdinand seemed to be somebody that was a little bit more well-behaved. And again, that Mine is much more well-behaved than they are. I like that, again, right here, Mine is getting a little bit of a sense of, security and comfort, and the idea that she can at least confide in Riyarda to get a little more information into the nobles and everything like that. Someone that's very knowledgeable. She's been around for a long time. Again, she's been with this family for a long time. She's probably with the generations before then. Said specifically that she used to be a governess, too. That's the interesting thing there. She used to be a governess, wet nurse of Sylvester as well. So she's been around the place for a long time. So she'd be at least somebody that, again, that Mine can confide in, get some information from. Cutting to the dinner. The dinner was interesting because I think there's probably a lot more in the novel than what is in the anime. What I do get a sense here is obviously within Mine herself, she's feeling a little bit of like a fish out of water. This is similar to the whole situation again with her moving to the cathedral, where it felt like, there's a little bit of a culture shock there, basically. And the idea that now that she's there, she's going to have to get accustomed to the idea that, yeah, the family doesn't eat together. That's wild to her. Like, where's the other two? There's two more children. Why aren't they at the dinner table eating with the family? Oh, they haven't had their baptism yet. They can't sit here until they learn etiquette and everything. It's like, wait, that doesn't make any sense to me. Back when I was with my family, everybody was at the dinner table. An infant was at the dinner table. We all ate together. This doesn't make any sense to me. She's going to have to get used to this kind of mindset. I do kind of wonder if Mine might potentially push for them to change things like that. Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't have them there. It makes sense, honestly, to the idea that, you have to learn table manners before you go to the table, but again, we're talking about a mother not eating with her child. That doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. Following that, we have the banquet with the candidates for marriage, where we see Ferdinand's pretty much got nobody next to him. That's honestly a shock to me. That's honestly, again, we got done 2 episodes ago seeing Elvira, a married woman, just gushing about Ferdinand. And there's apparently probably everybody here, so many of the women in the noble area love Ferdinand. You're telling me not a single one of them is not going to go after him? Again, it does have Sylvester mention the idea that, yeah, technically, why would anybody confront him when he's a priest that says that he doesn't want to get married? It makes sense, right? But still, I would see some women going over there trying. Yes, he says that he's not getting married, that he's this priest or whatever, but that doesn't mean that he's not going to get married. It's whatever. I do like Mine's reaction to it, though. Yeah, I don't want him to get married anyways, because, if he gets married, then who's going to take care of all the tasks and everything? Yeah, he does work me to the bone, but he's also doing a lot of stuff too, and if he leaves, nothing's going to function, so I need him not to get married, which, yeah, we obviously all kind of say, yeah, you probably don't want him because you want him, something like that. Anyways, Bridget, though, that was interesting. And this sort of does piggyback off what we've learned about her before. The fact that of all the guards, she was the one that stepped forward. Nobody wanted this role, which surprises me. Who would not want to be the guard of the princess, basically? Who cares that she's going to the lower city? Who cares that she's going to the cathedral? She's the daughter of the Archduke. What are you even talking about? Anyways, that aside, she's the only one that will do this, putting aside that stigma there, apparently. And it seems to be the fact that, yes, apparently she broke off her engagement with somebody, and that was because they were trying to take over the family once their father died, and now that person apparently is harassing her. And so she wanted to get in good with this whole nobility and the high priest so that she can get some sort of protection for her family. So she's doing it all for her family, which obviously, again, for Mine, sets her off. It's an interesting little kind of tidbit to add to her character. Somebody that is willing to sacrifice everything at the loss of her father to protect her family. And I'm kind of curious whether they're kind of setting that up for. I'm assuming we're going to have somebody currently in the cast will have their attention caught by her, probably from Mine. Again, setting up some sort of trend for her. Get her a nice outfit. It's going to make her nice and pretty. And suddenly one of the other guys in the cast, I don't know, Cornelius, I guess? Yeah, Cornelius out of nowhere is oh, Doki Doki or something like that. I mean, it did bring up that Eckard had lost his wife and that he needs to look for somebody else. So that might be the little shoe in there. Finally, he can find love once again and, look past his late wife and move forward. And we'll see. That aside, though, we do bring up the idea of creating trends for the sake of helping Bridget. And it's the idea of creating some sort of new outfit or something like that she can then pick up on that will help her get attention of people, and also brings up the idea of that helping the economy itself. As a duty of the Archduke, they are supposed to create trends, stuff that will help the economy keep booming and flowing, and I'm assuming he's bringing this up because it's Mine. Mine has the habit of creating things that create trends, the shampoo, all this other stuff. So I'm assuming that's why he's bringing it up. And that comes, of course, into play later on when he finally gets to try out the bread, the fluffy bread that she makes. And that turns into, oh, no, we're going to keep that for one of those trends that you're going to be creating. After that, though, we get the little scene with Ferdinand making some more medicine for mine. Apparently, he's finally made it to where it's not bitter. That was dorky. She's like, he's so mean because he doesn't make it, not be bitter. And suddenly, oh, wait, it's not bitter. Well, yeah, I'm so mean, so I'm going to, of course, not make it bitter. It's so funny. It was a dorky little moment. We then wrap up the episode with the scene at the restaurant, trying out the new bread and soups. I like how they point out the fact that Frida and Gustav is there, and Gustav is, like, less high and mighty. Like, he's much less confident in that room. Like, yeah, duh, because Sylvester's in the room. Like, before, he was above you, and he was looking down on you, but now he's here below Sylvester and you at the same time. Yeah, you're... he's less confident in the room right now. He's got to know his place, that whole stuff. I like Ferdinand having a little brief moment of like getting really high philosophical about the soup, like this just broth, basically. This soup, this is just delicious. It's beautiful. But no, again, eventually getting into discussing the workshop in Hase and the fact that it seems implied that they already have a monastery or cathedral in Hase, or at least not Hase, but like under that duchy. And they can't afford to have another one. And so they can't have one in Hase. And so that leads to them apparently deciding we're just going to create one. Again, Ferdinand and all them just jumping on their mounts, flying over there, and just boop, there it is. I'm kind of curious if this will end up biting them in the butt. Because again, originally their plans was to create a workshop there. And mine was trying to get around the idea of creating the workshop by just having it placed in the monastery. Will that sort of create a conflict is a question mark. I doubt it just because of Ferdinand's involved with it. But I do kind of wonder if potentially whatever cathedral, whatever they might have in that area or nearby is going to be upset by that. Either way, mine apparently is going to be doing the protections on it and everything, so I'm assuming beyond this point, based on how it ends the episode, she's going to be going around and doing some door knocking. We're just going to go around it's going to be more introductions. Well, I knew it. It's going to be more introductions. She's going to be going around door to door in the noble area, introducing new characters and saying, hey, can we have some money? Mine's going to go around like a Girl Scout trying to get donations and selling mints or something. We'll see. Like I said before, I do trust the writer when it comes to like introducing so many damn characters, but I kind of want to get to the point yet and get to his storyline kind of building up. But anyways, that's my thoughts on the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, hit the like button down below. Until next time, y'all take care.